down and just about to hit the water, we've got the open men's surf race. And we get the likes of the 5-time running Australian surf race, Nick Sloman. He's back in the mix. As well as that, we get the kings of the surf, Hayden Cotter, Dan Collins, Matt Lowe and Zach Morris in here with an opportunity. The interesting one out of this is Zach Morris Pooley. We just had Hannah Scully bow out of jackpot contention in that open female board race. She was so close yet so far. But Zach Morris, after his dead heat with Dan the Man Collins down in Manly and the win at North Bondi, he's 2 out of 3 premier events. If he can have a perfect weekend in these surf races, he will take home the 25 Gs. And who is that has gone all the way out on their own? Is that Nick Sloman already finding his own water? Can't be, can it?
Who has run all the way down to the south there? Look, we haven't seen anyone take that choice at the moment, but he's absolutely flying. You know who it could be? Bailey Armstrong. I bumped into him this morning. He's now training partner alongside Nick Sloman there. We know how incredible he is at distance swimming. He said to me, he goes, how long is this swim, Paulie? When I saw the heats, I said, mate, it's your swim. So, look, he's another one. Him and Nick Sloman, with that sort of length swim, they've got to be up there as the red hot favourites.
That's right. Nick Sloman, like we just said, the 5-time running Australian surf race champion. Just recently, he's returned from Europe, where he was 5th in the World Championships in the 10-kilometre open water swim. He will represent Australia later this year at the Paris 2024 Olympics. And right now on screen, we've got the young man there from Alex Headland, Henry Simpson. He was a heat winner earlier this morning, so watch for him. He's in great form right now. As well as that, the young man from Mooloolaba, swimming right there under his shoulder, Stephen Coombs. So great to see Mooloolaba, a proud club that you were a part of years ago, coming back into the fold for the Shaw and Partners Summer of Surf. But I really like the look of that Northcliffe swimmer that's gone right out in front. Found himself some clean green water from the very get-go. And it might be Nick Sloman. He was wearing the Sluggos all morning, didn't opt for the tech suit, and so he was on the Sluggos out in front. And Bailey Armstrong right there with him. So the training partners going blow for blow right now.
Look, I'm going to say on the right-hand side, judging from that technique and the way he's moving through the water, I'm going to say that Sloman on the right-hand side and that high swooping elbow stroke has got to be Bailey Armstrong on the left.
I think you're dead right there, Paulie. Where is Zach Morris, though? Is that him there in 3rd spot? Where is Zach Morris? That is the man we need to find for the jackpot opportunity. As well as this, look for the silky surf skills of Kai Kinsella from Tugun Beach. He caught one of the body surfing waves of the best wave I've seen in my life, at least, Paulie. Yesterday afternoon in the Iron Qualifiers. I can't even put in words to describe what he did.
Some of the things that kid does in surf is just absolutely mind-blowing. As we can see, our competitors just rounding the first lap collective cans there. 1 and 2, they're starting to really open up a lead there. But Kai Kinsella looks like he might be in that top pack or so. Look, it's a sea of swinging arms at the moment. Look for that Tugun cap. But yes, what we saw yesterday, Duff, was absolutely incredible. Some of the best body surfing I've seen.
Yeah, looks like Kai Kinsella just rounded that first can there. You can see him right on the outside, but it's the BMD Northcliffe duo that are well and truly out in front. Throw in the likes there of, I think it's Kai Harlan in 3rd spot, and you've got a BMD Northcliffe trifecta. And look at the gap that Bailey Armstrong and Nick Sloman are starting to put on this field. That is the 5-time Australian champion, Nick Sloman, that's just starting to get into work. What a powerhouse athlete he is. Look at the power, Paul.
That is absolutely poetry in motion. Looking at Nick Sloman's technique is just unbelievable. But if there's one thing you don't want to do with those boys, it's A, give them their own water, or B, lose their feet, because they will turn an inch into a mile real smart, and they are doing that now. They are just opening up a commanding lead as we see Sloman feathers on the top of that little wave, brings in the 6-beat kick. He'd be loving to get a little wave in yet.
Just pauses and stops. This is danger signs right now. He needs to pick up this wave or the jag is on, as we see Sloman try to lift and pick that one up. It's just going to go on underneath him. Nick Sloman still with just the advantage over training mate Bailey Armstrong, but I don't like the look of this. They're in that turbulent water, which means they've missed all the waves, which means it opens the back door for these back markers. They're sitting in the jagger seat right now, and that would be a real shame, because Nick Sloman and Bailey Armstrong have done all the work to get themselves to this position. As we can see, there's waves rolling on through out the back as well. We could have the jag on.
Yeah, look at this, Duff. That is not the place that you want to be. These two boys would be sitting there right now going, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. This is the home beach. This is our home club at Northcliffe. give us the win. Don't let that wave, don't let Mother Nature cause a spoil. But look, as we have a look at the back, that is a Wanda cap. I don't know who that is yet, Duff, but he's going to pick up a little bit of a wave. He's taken off a little bit of the gap. I don't think it's enough yet. Sloman's really bringing in that 6-speed kick.
Oh, Sloman has done this the hard way. This is an absolute slog. 6 minutes of surf swimming at its absolute finest, and he's done it the whole way along. No assistance whatsoever for Nick Sloman, the Australian champion. Has he done enough? Here we go. Bailey Armstrong on a wave here, Paulie. The upset might be on. The Australian champion might go down.
Oh.
The training partner goes past. Bailey Armstrong out in front. Nick Sloman tries to get to his feet. The wade begins. Look at this. The swim turns into a sprint. Nick Sloman blows on by Bailey Armstrong, and he might be just too good, too strong, too fast. Nick Sloman does it again. What can't this man do? From the 5th in the World Championships to the first place position of the Shaw and Partners Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic. Super Saturday is yours, Nick Sloman. Come on back tomorrow and do it all again.
That was just incredible. He had to work for that. He swam all the way to the beach. Then Bailey Armstrong picked up that little wave, came over the top of him, and I thought Bailey was up first and running, and next minute Nick Sloman goes, not only can I swim quick, I can run equally as impressive as well.
What a performance from the training partners of BMD Northcliffe as we see the young man of Wanda come on through in third spot. That'll be Bailey there of Wanda, but Nick Sloman, your champion, down on the beach with Ali.
He is the champion. Champion today, your first Shaw and Partners Summer of Surf appearance. How was that? You did it the hard way, first time round.
Yeah, absolutely. That was hard. I'm not usually a runner, so that was very difficult, but I had to make the decision to swim through the gutter. There was no really option to sort of wait for a wave. So I just had to do what I did, and lucky it worked out.
You said you're not much of a runner. With a 10K off to Paris 2024, that 6 minute wouldn't have felt too hard, did it?
The swimming portion was okay, but as soon as I got up to run, I nearly went into cardiac arrest.
Well, we're glad you didn't. Well done. Will you be back tomorrow?
Absolutely.
We'll look forward to seeing you there. Well done, Nick.
Thank you.
Yeah, the boys need a defib in the commentary booth as well, because Bailey Armstrong almost stole that performance from Nick Sloman, the champion of the surf race. And look, he's entering territory now, Paulie, where he is unbeatable.
Yeah, look, he is. He's just been so dominant for so long now. We can't go out and call him the GOAT, because obviously I think Kai Hurst has firmly got his hands on that trophy, but he wouldn't be too far off. He's got a bunch of Australian and world surf race wins, and certainly winning a bunch of these major summer surf events as well.
Yeah, when he does turn up to the summer surf events, while he's not gallivanting around the world, being a top competitor at the World Championships, that we're happy to have him. And look, he's a proud Northcliffe member. He loves to turn up and race for BMD Northcliffe, and that is a weapon for them in that six-person mixed Taplin later on. We now have on the line the open